Here we are back at Ford's Gym in Madison, Wisconsin with the legend Robby Robinson. We're gonna go over 3 of his favorite bicep and tricep exercises. So we're gonna start with the bicep curl. I'm gonna start. Robby's gonna explain what we're doing here and explain the technique.
Yeah. It's very important when you're doing the barbell curl is to make sure you're keeping your shoulders back. Your wrist should be turned up. That forces the bicep to work hard through the range of motion. You're not bending over. You're keeping the whole body leaning back, pulling with the bicep, squeezing the brachialis and the overall bicep. Again, I'm all about body positioning and what I'm trying to get done and to build my bicep. So what I try to do is turn the wrists up first. I got my shoulders back and I curl 1 of them. 2, 3 of them. 4, 5, 6. I will pause rep a little bit of it. 7, squeezing the bicep. 8, 1 of them. It's 2, squeeze the bicep. 3, the brachialis. 4, it's 5 of them. There's 6 of them. 7 of them. 8.
Now, one thing that Robby and I have done with bicep curls, whether it's on the Scott or preacher bench or the barbell curl, is do something like an 8 sets of 8, going back and forth.
Exactly. 1 of them. I'll take a little bit longer on my reps sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause up a little bit. 6, 7. 1 more. 8.
Now, a lot of people are using a lot of machines to hit the arms. He's
Stay off the machine. It's barbells and dumbbell, cables.
And
One
he's
of them.
built the best biceps
2 of them.
by not using machines.
There's 3 of them. Squeeze that bar. 4. There's 5 of them. 6. 7 of them. Put it down, bro. 8. So let me do it with this body. My shoulders are back, even with the body. I'm leaning back a little bit. Curl. 1 of them. 2. 3 of them. Breathing in and out. 4. 5 of them. 6. Squeezing that ball. 7 of them. Squeeze that ball. 8. Awesome. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, I'd say.
This again, I've got my body in that position, my elbows are to the side. What I'm trying to do is pull 1 of them, turn the wrist back. It's 2 of them. 3, squeezing the brachialis, the forearm. 4.
Now we're talking about the brachialis right
5.
here,
Yep.
the brachiradialis right
6.
here, and we're working about the peak of the bicep.
7 of them.
So everything right in here is what's working.
8. Okay.
Yep.
There's no need to use massive weight when you're trying to demonstrate something for the person to do it correctly. 2 of them. Get the wrist back. It's 3 of them.
So it's important to cock those
There's
wrists
4
back
of them.
as
That
you pull
peaks
that
the
weight up.
bicep, outside part of the bicep and the brachialis and the forearm. 5 of them. There's 6 of them.
Now this is a great
7
finisher.
of them. Yep, great finisher. There's 8 of them. My favorite exercise. Wrists turn up, elbows into the side. It's 1 of them. 2, squeezing the bracket Allison forearm. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6. Inhale, exhale. 7, 8.
Good.
It's about technique. It's technique, body position, letting the muscle carry the load, breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale, contracting the muscle. All this plays a role in it. You just can't push the weight up. You got to contract that muscle with the weight.
Let's give him one more.
Intensity builds muscle. How much weight you use play a role, but it should be a progressive increase of the weight. It's 1 of them. It's 2 of them. Getting the wrist back. 3, 4 of them. 5. Squeeze. 6, 7 of them. 8 of them. Awesome.
One more.
Feel what you're doing. 1 of them. It's 2. Intensity builds muscle. 3. It's 4 of them. It's 5 of them. Last set. 6 of them. 7 of them. Brachialis and forearm. 8 of them. Awesome.
Let's see it. 77 years
Old.
of pushing it. Years of training arms. Look at the maturity.
Even after I get through working my arm, I'll do something like this. 1 of them. 2 of them. 3, 4. I'll do things like that, posing in between the set, keep separation in between the muscle groups. On a hard day, tough day, I would do 8 sets of 8s of straight Scott bench curl. The one of Larry Scott's favorite. Larry had the great round ball bicep, right? And my whole idea about this is getting my body in that position, elevating the bench maybe a little bit, somewhere in there pretty much. That puts and keeps all the pressure pretty much on my bicep because I'm pressing my biceps into that pad. I sit back on that pad and it's 1 of them. It's 2.
Now this is his favorite movement.
3.
The other day we went back and forth on 8 sets of 8.
4.
And that's pretty much all we did. That cooked him.
5. I'll let it pause down there a little bit, roll it down the end of my finger. 6.
Now watch that
Do
with
it
the
again.
fingers.
Roll it down there, making it a little bit harder. 7. Roll it down there a little bit harder. 8. I'll do 8 sets of 8, just this alone. Nothing else. Biceps will be sore for a week.
Now he was talking about Larry Scott. Larry Scott was the first Mr. Olympia and one of the first guys with 20-inch arms. He mostly used this bench.
That's it. Exactly. 1 of them. Make a ball. It's 2 of them. Inhale, exhale. It's 3 of them. Squeeze that ball. Squeeze that ball. 4 of them. Stronger than me. 5 of them. 6 of them. There you go. Yeah, control the weight. There you go. 7 of them. It's 8.
Ooh.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. Burns to the bone. There's nothing like this exercise. When I was coming through the ranks younger, challenging myself, thinking of becoming one of the great bodybuilders of all time, I would do 10 sets of 10. That's in those old days, you know? So I cut it back, 8 sets of 8, 7 sets of 7.
Now what I've noticed about Robby's training is a lot of the fluff and a lot of the bull crap moves he takes out and he focuses only on the moves that work and are effective.
3.
Everything else he doesn't use.
4,
Here we go, Robby.
5. Squeeze that ball. Stretch it.
Squeeze it up.
6. 7 of them. 8. Awesome.
Actually, for me, I'm gonna put this one down here. You don't want to be too low on the bench either, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You usually want it as high and over the bench as you can
Exactly. Get on a box. Pressing your feet into the floor. There's 2 of them. Make a ball. There's 3 of them. Squeeze that peak. 4 of them. Get it up there, get it up there, get it up, get it up there. 5 of them. 6 of them, baseball biceps. 7 of them. Control that weight. 8 of them, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome.
Now, if you're using proper technique and control, it doesn't take much weight. You don't need a whole lot.
That's right. Progressively increasing the weight, it should be something that's done progressively, 5, 10 pounds at a time. That way that muscle makes adjustment on its growth. Just go ahead and just grab 125 pounds. Respectively, you see a lot of guys detaching from the bicep and from the form and the tricep, or what you call it, a torn bicep.
A torn bicep.
That's where it comes from. You got to kind of ease into the amount of weight you're going to use. It doesn't take a lot.
You ever tear a muscle before?
Never torn muscle.
No,
before.
because he listens to his body.
Yeah.
He stays in control of the movement.
Yeah.
Now, bodybuilder, as a bodybuilder, you don't need to throw weight around where you're coming close to tearing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
When I see a guy doing a curl, if he's not getting that dumbbell over here and rotating his wrist, you're just wasting your time.
Yep.
Get that weight over here. That's exactly what we're trying to do. I got my forearms on that bench. 1 of them. I'll do partial. 1 of them. 2. 3. 4. Then 4. 1 of them.
There we go. Come on.
2. 3. Get it up. Get it up.
Squeeze it.
4.
Yes.
4 partials and 4 full reps. Let the bicep do the work. Here we go, last one.
Last one.
You got this. Nice and slow. 1 of them. Squeeze that ball, squeeze that ball, squeeze that ball. Get it all the way up there. 3. There you go, get them. Partial reps. 1 of them. Keep the elbows on that pad. 2 of them. 3. These are the one you want to get. Get it up. You got 4 to get up. 1 of them. 2. 3. Make a ball. This is the one you want to get. This is the one you want to get. Gotcha. You want to leave them just like that, frying.
So that concludes our bicep training on our body part split here today. That's all really basic stuff, but that's all you need.
Yeah.
We're doing things like 8 sets of 8. We're going back and forth. We're not using heavy weight. We're focusing on the form and control, squeezing the biceps.
Yeah, contracting that muscle, feeling what you're doing. Creating this mind-muscle connection. The more you get the mind-muscle connection involved in it, the bigger, more firm and toned and ripped up that muscle is going to become.
And one thing that Robby said to me when we came here today is this barbell, these dumbbells, these cables, they're our paintbrush.
These are paintbrushes.
And they're used to create our art.
Oh, exactly. What you want to end it with.